What is up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a video on the Quad Wreck Story 2. I was riding on this road with my friend, right? And we were just driving along and I saw like a hill like this, right? And I was like, hey, you think I can go up that? And he was like, nah bro, don't do it. You're going to seriously hurt yourself, right? So I just take the quad and I just went like this. And literally just went straight up the hill like this. And did like a donut at the top like this, and then started coming down, and there was a tree in front of me, and I got scared and I hit on the front brake, but at the same time I squeezed it and I went like that, like you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like whenever you lock up your front brakes and hit on the gas, right, like it keeps going. Especially on this thing. So that's exactly what I did coming down this, right? I just did like a rolling burnout. But that's what I did going down this. I grabbed my front brake and hit the gas at the same time. And the four-wheeler, instead of stopping, just kept going. And I hit like a stump like that. And it flipped this thing over on top of me. And this bar right here hit me in the neck, just like the other video. And I went flying down this little like embankment right here. And my friend was like on the road watching. And he just sees me wreck like way up there in the woods, and he like started screaming because he thought something seriously bad happened to me, because like it literally like pancaked me. Like I just like, I mean, you see how big this thing is, like you see how small my legs look. This thing is huge. It's like 500 pounds. Like I can't even pick this thing up. I mean, I can if I need to. Like, of course, if my adrenaline's going, I can just pick this thing up, but if I'm just like regularly trying to squat this thing, there's no way in the world that I am doing anything close to picking this thing up. And I thought I was going to be the cool friend, right? And flipped and wrecked. And if there's three things that I learned from that, right? When you're driving with your friends, don't think you're going to be cool and do something seriously stupid and hurt yourself. Okay guys, if you're gonna do something stupid, at least do it smart. And not hurt yourself. 2, don't try and impress your friends. I think I might have just said that, I don't know. But 2, don't try and impress your friends. Ride within your limits. Because if you don't ride within your limits, and people tend, whenever they're around other people and their friends, right, they tend to want to do dumb things, obviously, because what's the point of having friends and making memories if y'all don't do stupid things together? Am I right or am I right? Okay. But whenever you're on something like this, or a sport bike or a dirt bike, you have to be seriously careful, because these are very, well, some machines are powerful. I mean, you could hurt yourself even on a 50cc. But these things, the bigger machines, this is a 500cc. The bigger bikes, like the 600cc sport class for sport bikes, or even like the one, but like even on this thing, I could kill myself if I go and hit something hard. So whenever you're riding a bigger machine, you need to really stay within your limits on what you're doing. Doing things like enduro on a bike, or going fast on a sport bike. Just anywhere in general, whenever you get onto a bike and you're doing something that's very dangerous. Say you're on the track or you're on the streets and you're going really fast. If you don't know how to use your brakes properly, or just basically do anything, like if you're just driving, right, and you don't know how to use your brakes properly, you don't know when to use your front brake or your rear brake, or you don't know that whenever you're using your rear brake, you go from light to lighter, and on your front brake you go from light to more force, then you should not be trying to ride your vehicle past what you are physically capable of doing with that machine. Until you completely learn how to do everything, you have to be know what you're doing. Don't just like, you know, you guys know what I'm saying. Like, don't push past your limits, basically, is what I'm trying to say. No, keep your ego low and stay humble as a rider, no matter what your skill level is, because there's always somebody that's better than you, and there's always room for improvement with your skills, no matter who you are, unless if you're like Max Verstappen or Valentino Rossi. Unless if you're like them, then there is always room, or like Travis Pastrana and those type of people, Brian Deegan. Unless if you are at their skill level with like motocross, F1, or sport, but what is it? Even the Isle of Man's people, like the Isle of Man's TT. Unless if you are at their skill level, there is always room for improvement. So there's no reason that you should think that you are better than anyone else whenever you're driving. And you need to like keep your ego down a little bit whenever you're driving on machines like this, because then you end up doing stupid things that you think you're good at, which you're really not at all, and you're out of your comfort zone. Now, if you are in your comfort zone and like you do know how to do it, then you can have a bit of an ego, but you always got to remember there's room for improvement, and you can't let your ego get in the way of trying to do things in front of your friends and stupid things like that, because in the end it will not pay off, and you'll have more hospital bills than how much your bike costs, and you'll be more time laying in a bed in a hospital than what you will be out riding on your dirt bike, your four-wheeler, your sport bike, any type of vehicle, even cars, like drift people, that type of stuff. That is the 3 things that I learned that day. That you need to keep your ego down. You always need to learn how to use your brakes. Well, that's actually 4 with your ego. But you need to learn how to use your brakes properly and know how to ride your machine. And you don't need to show off in front of your friends for them to think you're cool. And yeah, don't do that, guys, because that's what caused me to wreck this thing. What is up, guys? So this is just a little voiceover that I wanted to do for the end of the video. I'm gonna keep releasing videos. My dirt bike is currently broken, and it's been in the shop for about 6 months now, or 5 months now, and I just want to let you guys know that. And I'm still releasing content. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I haven't been able to post as much because my Wi-Fi has been pretty bad. And I also wanted to thank you guys for the 10K channel views this month, as well as the 60+ subscribers that I got this month, because I just started posting, so I'm still getting the content thing figured out, but you guys are like really supporting me, and thank you to everybody who's been liking and commenting on my post, and that means a lot, because I did just start and I only have like 92 subscribers at this time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching the rest of the clip, and until next time, guys, peace.